Yogic Breathing. This is my favorite breathing technique and I'm very excited to do this video. If you're a beginner, please make sure that you know awareness of the natural breath and abdominal breathing before you continue. For the rest of you, let's do it. Hi, I'm Al from yogagangia.co.za and you are at the right place if you want to heal your body and mind with yoga. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it, and you will be notified as soon as I upload any new videos. And don't forget to catch the tip of the day at the end of this video. Yogic breathing. Yogic breathing is used to expand your inhalation and exhalation, and it's also used to gain control of your breath. It also helps you to correct if you have a poor breathing habits, it's also help you to correct those habits, and it increases obviously the oxygen that you take in. Now, yogic breathing consists of 3 breathing techniques. The one we've already done is called abdominal breathing. I'm not going to explain it again in this video, so please go see that video on abdominal breathing. You can find it in the description box below, or you can catch it up here. So it's abdominal breathing, and then it is the thoracic breathing, and then the clavicular breathing. I will explain every step for you, and on the end of the day, at the end of the video, we will put everything together. So don't worry, we will go slow and I will explain it. So first is abdominal breathing. So go see that video, and you know everything stays still, the chest, the shoulders. It's only the navel that rises and falls as you breathe. Inhalation, the navel rises. Exhalation, the navel falls. That is the first technique, so go see that video. The second technique is the thoracic breathing. Now, if you are a beginner, you can do this breathing technique or sitting up or lying down. But for beginners, I find it is easier to really focus on your body and to explore this breathing technique if you lie down. So, you can lie down if you want to. I'm going to lie down, and I will also explain it to you sitting up. So for thoracic breathing, we're going to only activate the middle part. We're going to use the middle part of the lungs. So we're only going to do that breathing technique now. So the abdominals are going to stay still, the navel is not going to move, and the shoulders are not going to move. It's only the ribs and the middle area that's going to move. So this kind of breathing usually goes hand in hand with exercise or stress and tension. So sometimes after tension, the tension is long gone, but we keep on breathing only here and we don't take the breath down to the abdominals. So and that then places more tension on the body because the body thinks it is still in that state of fear or tension or stress. So we will become more aware of our breathing through doing this exercise. Okay, so you can lie down, and I want you to place your hands on your rib cage with the middle fingers just touching. Okay, softly touching. You can close your eyes to focus more. And what we're going to do, you're going to see I'm going to inhale, but I'm not going to inhale all the way down. I'm only going to inhale into the rib cage. And look at my fingers and you'll see what happens to my fingers. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you can see my fingers part as I inhale, as the rib cage expands, and as I exhale, the rib cage close in and my fingers touch. So if you are lying down, you can place your hands like this, and we're going to inhale and practice only to breathing in this area Navel stays still, chest stays still. Okay, so let's start by lying down on your back in Shavasana. Those of you who don't know what Shavasana is, please see the link up here for Shavasana or in the description box below. Let's lie down. Come into Shavasana. Spine straight, legs apart, arms next to the body. I want you to close your eyes and just become aware of the natural breath. If you do not know, please see the link in the description box. Awareness of the natural breath. Do not change your breathing. Just become aware. Now we're going to start with thoracic breathing. If you want to, you can place your hands on your ribs. And on your next exhalation, excuse me, and your next inhalation, you're going to inhale only in the rib area. So inhale and exhale, ribs closing in. You will feel, if you have your hands on your ribs, you will feel your fingers part. Inhale, exhale. Continue with 5 more thoracic breathing. When you have completed your rounds, let go and just focus on the natural breath. Awareness of the natural breath. You can slowly open your eyes and prepare yourself for the next breathing exercise. Now for clavicular breathing. Now clavicular breathing happens up here in the high parts of the lungs, so your collarbone area. Okay, and what happens is as you breathe in, we're still just doing the thoracic breathing, and then after you have come to expansion in your thoracic area, you use a little bit of force and you inhale a little bit more, so you'll see you might use the muscles in your neck and upper chest, and you breathe high up, as high as you can, into the top parts of your lungs. And when you exhale, you let go first here in the upper part of the collarbone, and then you let go of the ribs. So then it's an inhalation here, and then a little bit more, all the way up and down and down. Okay, so we're gonna practice it now. So let's get down on our backs again into Shavasana. Okay, so we're gonna do the same. Slowly close your eyes. Again, become aware of the natural breath. Do not interfere with the breathing. Just become aware of the natural breath. Now we're going to combine the thoracic and the clavicular breathing. Again, you can place your hands on your ribs if you want to. And on the inhalation, you're only going to expand in the ribs and then a little bit more up into the collarbone. And then exhale, collarbone first and then ribs. And we're going to do 5 more. The navel stays still. Do not breathe into the abdominals. Only the ribs and the collarbone. Continue. Concentrate and focus only on your body. When you have completed your 5 rounds, lower your arms and just return back to the natural breath, the awareness of the natural breath. Well done. Slowly open your eyes. Alrighty, are you ready? Because now we're going to do the full yogic breathing, and this is where we put all 3 breathing techniques together. So I'm going to explain to you while I'm sitting up, and then we'll do an exercise lying down like we've done before. So what happens there is you inhale into the abdominals for abdominal breathing, and then you inhale a little bit more, the ribs, that is the thoracic area, and then a little bit more for the clavicular. So your inhalation is spread over 3 areas. Okay, so in the beginning we will first practice it by inhale in the abdominals, pause for a second, inhale more into the rib cage, pause for a second, and inhale all the way up into the collarbone. Okay, and then on exhalation, again you exhale first at the top, pause for a second, then we exhale the ribs, and then last exhale the abdominals with the navel going all the way back to the spine. Okay, so we'll first do that a couple of times like that, and then we will do all 3 together without a pause in between, because that is how yogic breathing is actually supposed to happen, is smoothly, all the way up and all the way down. And then after you've practiced this like that for quite a long time, a few months, you don't need to do the upper breathing anymore, because your lungs will automatically open up in the top part. It is only for the beginning, because our lungs are so tightened in and not used to breathe properly. Okay, so let's lie down and try it out. Okay, prepare yourself as we done before. Lie down in Shavasana and close your eyes softly. Become aware of the natural breath. We're going to do the full yogic breathing now, but first become aware of the natural breath. You can place your hands on your rib cage if you want to, or not, whatever works for you. We're going to start by inhaling first into the abdominal area, into the navel, and then a little bit more into the ribs, and then a little bit more all the way to the collarbone. And then you're going to exhale, collarbone, ribs, navel. Let's do that again. Remember to have a short pause in between each breath. It's actually one breath, but remember to have a short pause in between each technique. Let's start. Abdominals, pause. Ribs, pause. Collarbone, pause. Exhale, collarbone, ribs, pause, abdominals. Let's do 3 more like that. Follow your own breathing. And release. Just breathe normally. Now we're going to do the full yogic breathing, but without pausing in between each technique. So it's going to be a smooth breath from the navel, ribs, collarbone, and exhalation is going to be smooth, collarbone, ribs, abdominal. And your next inhalation, we're going to start. Inhale. Exhale. And we're going to do 3 more, smooth and even. And let go. Just become aware of your natural breathing. When doing the yogic breathing, you will start noticing that it starts to feel like a wave, like an ocean wave. When you do it for long enough, I will suggest practicing it for 10 rounds to start off with. It's like a wave going up and down, smooth and rhythmic, in and out. And you can totally lose yourself in that momentum and wave. Now slowly open your eyes. Tip of the day. Now, the tip of the day is about yogic breathing, is that you can do yogic breathing any time of the day, and especially when you feel tension or stress. Because what happens is when you're tension or stressed is your breathing change, okay? And then when you do yogic breathing, you become aware, first of all, and you deliberately expand into the areas that needs to be expanded. So what happens is that you correct your poor breathing and you gain control of your breath. So your breath gets go crazy because you have all these emotions, tension, stress, doesn't matter where you are. And especially people with anxiety can benefit from this. So if you feel there's an anxiety coming up, just stop wherever you are and just focus on your breathing. First, awareness of the natural breath, like we've done in the video, and then deliberately start with the yogic breath all the way into the collarbone. And that will give you control of your breath. And having control of your breath, you'll see your emotions will start to change and you will calm down. This is a brilliant, brilliant breathing technique. So thumbs up to the people, to the yogis who figured this out. Okay, so that is for today, yogic breathing. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit the like button. And if you have any comments, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And thank you for watching. Ariom Tat Sat.